like when y'all live together, it's like when you live separate, okay, fine, that's on you. But when y'all live together and you're the only one that's concerned about when the bills are due and how much you have to pay them, it's a turn off.
That's how I feel as a man. That's why I don't get all the other generations that was doing that. I could never.
Like imagine you got a pretty fine ass girl that's at home and she sucked the hell out of you. She fuck you mad good. And every month it's like, all right, maybe you might let her get away with it for like 60 days, 90 if she's really doing a good job. But after that, it's like, all right, girl, like, come on. Like,
well, capable people, right? Capable people will keep on giving out until they realize they're giving out to a liability, however long that is.
And then on top of that, mix that with arguments. You got the nerve to argue with me and you broke? You need to be my peace, man. You need to be my peace. The last thing I want to hear is a word from you. I need peace. You're broke and you providing chaos? No. I'm sorry. You can't be. You got to pick a struggle. You're already struggling in one department. Don't make it all.
Yo.
Please. I'm serious. I need you to pick a struggle. Do not be broke and arguing.
I'm going to add you to my group chat because you can relate to us.
Yes.
You can relate to us.
Like, I need you to be peaceful. At the end of the day, if you're not bringing nothing to the table on a consistent basis, please be peace. Just be peace. At the bare minimum, bring peace.
But so to go back to your question, a trust fund baby will turn me off. I could not do it. Like,
why?
Because I'm attracted to people. I'm attracted to capabilities. What are you capable of? That's what I'm attracted to. I don't care about what you possess. Anybody could get a handout. You feel me? And because you could purchase certain things with the handout, I'm going to be like, oh, okay, cool. But when I look at you and I be like, who are you? I'm like, you're a bum with money. That's all you are. It's really just a bum with money.
From a male perspective, a man perspective, from a woman perspective, it's
different. Yeah.
I just noticed that how different from a woman, and it's fair
because you gotta think about it. First of all, the trust fund's gonna run out.
Perspective, because if I had the same mindset as you, I would be like, okay, I understand where you're coming from, regardless. But just for me, like after every relationship I've been in, always having to feel like I had to be the man. It's like, dang, like, can I finally get some peace around here where I don't have to be the only one concerned about how we're going to create generational wealth around here? That's my end goal, generational wealth. So if you are a trust fund baby, cool, let me get some of that money and put it in investments where we can have generational wealth for our offspring.
For more generations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's where I'm at.
Because you're a brain.
Yes. Because guess what? You can sit here and do whatever. That's fine. We're going to have fun. Let me take my money and let me have some of your money, and I'm gonna do the investing. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do the investing as long as I can have fun with you and you got some money to bring to the table. I could do what you don't do.
But you know what happens? Like, well, you got kids. Well,
I have a daughter.
A kid, right? So I believe when you have a child, I mean, this is what really, really hit me. I already believed it, but now it's even more so. It's like, if I die today, can my partner teach my child? And most often, somebody who's lazy can't teach you anything. You're actually already installing lazy behavior in your child on a day-to-day basis when you're not doing anything. At some point,
I look to teach my partner, though. I look to teach my partner. I look to also keep my circle of people that I have around, like the godparents, to follow certain like things. Any person I'm making a godparent, they're gonna be smart enough to make sure that the things that I am not around to do, God willing, they're able to handle. You know what I'm saying? They're able to teach.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, God forbid, let's say you're dating a bum, right?
A bum without money or a bum with money?
Both.
Okay.
Right? And God forbid, you're gone. You go back home. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And if you're married, your kid is left with that person. So now it's like the godparents, everybody's going to start to possibly despise this person. Like, yo, like, what are you doing? Like, the thing is, I feel like for you to do nothing in life, you must feel like you are nothing. His dad started going super downhill, with his whole life. And he's like...
That was his support.
But the thing is, ask me what he does as a 30-year-old man.
What?
He can't keep a job. It's like, that's why it's so important that it doesn't matter about what you have, because if you are really learning from the other, like my daughter, right? I posted it on my Instagram yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm sitting there, I got my hand in my pocket, right? I'm watching TV, I'm laying down. She comes and sits down, and she sits there with her hand in her pocket.
Aww.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
you know, it's these kids are.
Can't buy those
Maybe
moments.
Yeah, you
You
can't.
can't buy those
But
moments.
Yeah.
imagine if you're
You
buying me
recorded-
being lazy.
You
Like-
you
like-
recorded that moment?
No, I got a picture of it.
Aw,
Yeah, I got a picture of it.
yeah.
But like, those are the things. Is like, yo, like
Yeah.
I hear all the time, like, yo, your daughter wants to be just like you.
Yes.
Well, guess what? I'm a great role model when it comes to work.
Yeah.
I'm a great role model when it comes to discipline and principle. Now, if you have somebody who doesn't have those things,
Yeah.
that child is going most likely implement it, with or without. And especially if you the one grinding,
Yeah.
now you got a lazy person at home with the kid. What do you think the kid's learning more from?
But grinding is like we have to, like, at least I try to
Yeah.
think of it in a sense like,
Yeah.
you know, the number 7% of people in America,
My favorite number. I love 7.
7% of people in America make over $500,000 a year. 7%. Do you know what that means? That means 93% of people don't.
Yeah.
Yikes, that's a lot.
Right? And fairly,
everybody.
$500,000 is a lot of money relatively, but no matter how it is, it's still like $40,000 a month, which is $10,000 a week almost. So it's just really a lot of money. It's a decent amount of money, right? I look at it, when you're an earner and you're in a relationship, I'm not asking you to join the 7% club. Do you know how hard it is to
Yo,
be in
the
the
13.
7% club?
That's why it's very crucial that you take your time, which I'm learning now, to pick someone and make sure that you're picking the right person.
It's
That's
very
willing to take that
difficult.
journey with you.
You're in the 7% club. So I read this thing, or I saw this thing on Instagram the other day, and I really think this is an interesting conversation. I would love to hear your take on it. It said that no man, or woman in this scenario, no man wants to take care of a woman that he has to share.
Of course not. Wait, whoa, what?
So what happens is, just think about this for a second, right?
Mhm.
There's some type of possessiveness that's attached when you're taking care of somebody, I think.
Uh-huh.
Right? There's a possessiveness that becomes there
Okay.
because you don't even want to know the inkling that person could be cheating on you.
Hell no.
Because you like, I'm taking care of you,
Yes.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
got the
but
nerves to
Yes.
fucking cheat?
Yo.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo.
You
So
see these jeans? I bought them. What does that mean? I put them on and I take them off. But if somebody walk into my house and put my jeans on, we have an issue.
Yeah.
Because I purchased it.
Yeah.
correct.
See, and I agree. So I believe this. When a man is taking care, or a person,
Yeah, a person.
when a person,
yeah.
man or woman, is taking care of somebody and they're
Mhm.
covering all the expenses,
Mhm.
they're only doing that for two things:
Right.
loyalty
Yes.
and partially obedience.
Or
You
reward.
think so?
Yeah.
Or reward.
Oh my
You
Or
need to be
reward.
obedient.
Wait. Give me the
Or
obedience tip.
rewarding.
Give me the obedience tip.
No, that's the reward, is the obedience and the loyalty.
No, give me the obedience tip
No.
on what you're talking about. Because some
Yeah.
people will say, like, what you even saying the word obedience, like, I'm not a dog, I'm not this. Like, you can't make me listen. Like,
There's a hierarchy in this household, and
See,
and regardless,
people be thinking I'm bugging when I
yeah, I'm already. Listen, I'm not saying you're a dictator,
no.
but you need to be.
Dictatorship, I get. But I was
A certain level of respect need to go around these parts.
This is like listen,
a certain level of respect.
yeah.
But like honestly, a certain
Understand
level of respect,
understand your position. You
Period.
feel me? Like what are we talking about?
Because at the end of the
'Cause
day,
you're a
let's
high
just be
earner.
real, right?
No, because I'm
Let's
the
be
earner.
real. Let's talk
So let's
real.
just imagine, right? Let's just say in the relationship, if your woman was the breadwinner and y'all wasn't making no bread,
I play my part.
would you stress her out and be arguing with her every time she come home
Hell no.
because she's taking care of everything, right or wrong? Are you gonna try to as much to be her peace as possible, or are you gonna be
I'm her
stressing her
peace.
out?
I am.
I'm not her yes man, but I'm her piece.
So what is her peace meaning? What does her peace mean versus being her yes man? Tell me what the difference is for you.
You just gotta have her best interest at heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. If she's on some dumb shit, I'm be like, chill.
You're
Okay.
bugging. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Chill with that.
Okay.
If you're doing dumb shit, I'm gonna check you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna keep the peace.
Okay.
But if you're gonna do dumb shit because you think you're the earner,
Yeah.
we're not gonna go there.
Okay.
All right. But I'm gonna be your piece.
Yeah.
But my best interest, I'm gonna keep your best interest at heart. Because I
Okay.
respect the fact of how you taking care of me.
Okay.
I love the fact that you doing this for me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep your best interest at heart.
Okay.
But if you get on some dumb shit,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check you.
I'm gonna check you.
What about you?
With the same thing. I agree. Like, because a yes man is like, hey, let's go travel to Dubai. And I'm like, all right, cool. But we both know that you got a booking in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna miss out on that booking.
Yeah.
That you may not see where there's a longevity in that, but I might, right? So a yes man is gonna say, forget the booking, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm just down for the ride.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
Somebody who has your best interest at heart,
Yeah.
that is not the breadwinner,
Yeah.
is gonna say, hold on, let's rethink this. You got such and such and such and such and such and such.
And then you're
We
going to be
should
like, well, it's
probably
my
do
money.
this
I
and
want to
not
go
do
to
that.
Dubai. I'm be like, it doesn't work like
I
that.
definitely had that for sure. And I kind of got mad because for me,
Wait, which one?
yes, like a person that was just down for the ride.
Okay.
Meaning like, all right, cool. I'm making the money. I know we got to do this. I know we got to do that. But because I get so excited and I'm like, at times I'm like caught up. Plus I have ADHD and ADD. So like sometimes I'll be so excited. I'm like caught up and I'm like, all right, let's do this. Let's do that. And they're like, yeah, let's do this. Let's do that. Then we get out there and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, shit, I had this to do. And they're like, yeah, I know. Why you didn't remind? Like, yeah, you know, why you didn't remind me? Why you didn't say? Why? Because you say you want the. Are you serious right now?
Yo.
They're like, yeah, but you knew you had to do it too. I forgot, my nigga, when I got caught up trying to get excited about doing this. You telling me right now you knew. They're like, well, I thought you just said, fuck it. Like, no. Like,
But you know what? And I'm only playing devil's advocate, even though I'm 100% with you.
yeah.
Sometimes it might be hard to check the breadwinner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nonetheless, if you're the man, you're the man.
hey, listen, I'm the man. You hear
That's
me?
what I'm trying to say. Are you the man or are you wearing the
no.
drawers? Which one you wearing?
With
You
or
wearing the
without the
panties or you
money,
wearing the
yeah.
drawers?
I'm wearing the drawers regardless how much
Whether or
money
not
she wear.
your
Yeah.
financial situation, you still, you know what I'm saying? If you got your partner's best interest in heart, no matter what, you at least can say something. Whether or not they choose to listen, at least you said it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's I don't know, because it's just like, you know.
I look at your money as my money anyways.
And that's
So
what I be wanting. I be wanting
like-
that. Like, I want you to feel like, all right, this is ours together. All right, cool. I care about making sure this is getting done with it. This is getting done with it. This is getting done with it. Like, that's how you can be an asset with no money.
Mhm.
Knowing, okay, you have this money. Let's make sure. I've been reading. I've been doing this research. Okay, I know that we could multiply this amount of money with this little bit of money, and we could. So now you're an asset to me because you're showing me how to invest my money
to make moves.
and make more money with it. So whereas I'm busy creating content, you're busy being a bookworm. You're busy studying. You're busy doing the things I don't have time to do. So that way you can take this money, invest it, and make more money with it. I'll date someone broke with that type of mindset in a heartbeat
Okay.
because you know how to make me money.
Because they won't be broke for long.
No.
Yeah.
And that's why I would keep you around. I don't care if you don't have nothing because you're not going to always have nothing. You're going to have a lot. You just needed someone to help like me put you in position. And now you put us in a position. And that's why I'm going to be loyal to you and you're going to be loyal to me.
I was just gonna ask if, like, you know, you have that availability open, that option. Like, where can I put that application?
Oh, yeah, because I'm single as hell.
Do you prefer
So,
to be single? You like to be single?
I don't prefer to be single. I actually used to be the person that had a mindset like I want to have kids, I want to get married, I want to do this, I want to do that. But now that I've just done this relationship that I was just in, I'm just kind of in the mindset where it's like I'm kind of like a little bit like
Jaded?
jaded, and I don't trust because I had a person like I said I had two, 4. How many? Let me see, I had like 4 people tattoo my name on them.
Damn. 5.
So you got that thing, yes, that thing is stinging. But yeah, so yeah, I had like about I think mine is 4. Yeah.
Do you think that women struggle with success?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's very common knowledge that they say women struggle with success when it comes to relationships. Successful women have the
relationships.
hardest time.
Oh yes.
They say successful women have the hardest time in relationships.
You know how many pretty, bad, successful women I see that are single
Mhm.
that be in relationships, and then next thing you know, you see them take all the pictures of their page and they're single again. Like on the low, they don't even make no announcement about it. They just like, oh wow, she's single again. And they just they out here promoting their new book or they new whatever. Like nothing just happened. Like we didn't just see them take the ring off. Like I'm like, hold on, I just seen you a few days ago with the ring. Where's it at? Like, and they just move on. They just gotten so used to it. I'm getting there. I'm at that point now where I'm just like, I'm cool.
Is it high
I'm
expectations?
trying to figure out why.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why.
Because with the success, like I feel like, all right, so here's another thing. most successful women, we love to deal with someone that has a lot of availability and a lot of time to be able to be with us because we're very busy, to cater to us, to give us the things we need. AKA, most of the time when people are like that, they don't really have nothing going for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's for a reason. They're able to love bomb you. They're able to give you all that love and intimacy and all the things that you've been wanting and yearning for all that time because they have nothing going on at all. But
Right.
then after the smoke clears and you realize, wow, I've been dating someone that has nothing going on. And now I'm starting to like put the pieces to the puzzle together of I'm trying to get them to have something going on, but this is just their personality. They don't want to have anything going on. Then that's when the problems come because it's like, dang, like I'm dealing with a whole life bum. I'm dealing with a whole life person that doesn't have any ambition or goals and is not a hustler. So then that's when you're like, dang, like I can't do this. Like I'm the only one hustling in this relationship and I'm getting turned off by seeing someone that I have to treat like a child and drag. It gets tiring. I'm already trying to push myself every day. Now I got to try to push you.
Now, what could you date? So I'm not saying that you haven't. Maybe you have, and maybe, could you date somebody at the same level with less availability than you?
I never tried.
Hmm.
Anybody I've ever dated, I always had more money than.
But is there a reason? Do you have like a savior thing?
Savior
think so.
complex.
I think so. I think that
Not wrong with a savior complex, but something wrong with it. Get it? Like,
I
Yeah.
think so. Like I be like,
What's
I
wrong
can
with it when
help
you know that's not what you really
Yeah.
want?
I've always had that thing where it's like I can help you, and it feels good at first because it's like, oh, okay, I can help you, but then once you realize they don't be helped, that's when it really kicks in. Like, oh, you never really wanted to be helped. You're happy in your poverty.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like charity work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're happy being where you are. You're happy. Like you're not ready to grow yet. You're not ready to do the work to get to where you need to be. You think you are because you see me and you see all the things I've achieved and you like enjoying these things with me, but you don't want to put a nickel in that quarter to earn anything.
So you have a lot of friends. I'm assuming, I don't know,
Mhm.
that are doing pretty well for themselves,
Mhm.
right? Guys and girls, right?
Mhm.
Whatever preference. You never found one of them attractive, or you never found one of their like mindsets attractive to be like, yo, let's give this a shot.
Homegirls, you mean? My
Like,
homegirls?
no. Like, I mean, like, people, like
Successful people.
successful.
Guys?
Yeah, like you're in the
No.
rooms with them. No.
No.
So what about them turned you off?
Just seeing how they think in terms of when it comes to relationships, dating people and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm cool.
They don't have respect for women.
No.
Well, why would they?
Wow, what? See, exactly. That right there, that mentality right there is why I'm like, yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm gonna be on my hot girl stuff this summer, having fun, being to myself, buying everything I want to buy, investing in everything I want to invest in, doing everything I can because I'm blessed enough to have the free time to do so. To
But you
invest in
want to
myself.
fall in love.
No, I don't. I'm cool off of that now. I'm cool. I literally this last relationship really made me feel like I don't want to fall in love anymore. I don't feel like love is real anymore.
What do you mean?
I feel like love is circumstantial. Love is based upon circumstances, except for the love of a mother and the love of a child. Love is circumstantial. It is based on the circumstances of what it is that that person can do for you, how they can make you feel, or vice versa. It is not real. The minute that y'all stop being in a relationship and they no longer can satisfy whatever circumstances that they were satisfying before, you no longer give them that same person that they had before, which is why I feel like it's circumstantial. Like it's fake. It's a facade. It's all smoke and mirrors.
I
Well,
mean, it's conditional.
Yeah.
I think that
Conditional.
I don't
if it's a
think-
friendship, if it started as a friendship and then it morphed into a relationship and it ended at a friendship, then I think that's a good transition of love, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Because I saw a
A lot of people
comment.
rush into stuff nowadays, so it doesn't really take they don't take the time. I mean, I'm guilty for rushing. I rushed and got love bombed and was like, oh shit.
You got love bomb,
I did. I got love bombed.
but you loved it.
That's terrible. I don't like love bombers.
Have you been love bombed?
I don't love bomb me. It turns me off.
Oh, but
Yeah.
have you been love bombed?
I mean, if it was, I stiff armed it.
You did?
Yeah, I don't engage in that
You
fire.
seem like that type. Like you like,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. It's
Too
too
much.
fast. You told
It's
me
too
love
much.
me. Like
Yeah,
what?
it's too much.
You here too? You. I don't like when people. I can't trust you if you start abandoning your own priorities and you just met me for me.
And that's where I should have. I should next time. I'm gonna call you if
Shit,
there's a
call
next
me.
time.
You have my number.
I
I'm you know what I'm
should've.
saying.
Because that's where I messed up.
Because that
At
means
the
like
4 days.
at the 4 days what?
You know what? After 4 days, I should have been like, yeah, now something ain't right.
You can't do
If
that.
you quit your job after 4 days of knowing me, something ain't right.
You got
I'm still working, and I knew you for like what, a year now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You keep throwing your little shot, Rico.
I'm just saying.
Rico, you know I think you fine. You better stop.
Welcome back.
Rico. Yes. Maybe I might give that a try on some friendship shit. We could be friends and go outside this summer and have a little
No
fun every once in
benefits?
a while. Nah, I'm celibate. I'm not giving no benefits out.
I don't get the celibate thing. Is it how do you spell it? Celibate,
You know
celibate.
what it is?
I don't even know
You
what
gotta
it is.
sell a bit.
I'm a demisexual. I'm a demisexual.
I know.
You know that.
Yeah, but
Demi?
you also
Demi?
have to.
So you like
yeah.
brain?
No, that's sapiosexual.
Oh, it's
So,
Demi.
It's like I'm very much into emotions. Like the love bombing stuff really does it for me. So like for me,
Oh.
but I'm a sapiosexual too. I love a person that's smart because it makes me feel safe. Like I can like trust you. I can trust that what you're saying, like you can take care of me. Like the things that I might not know, you know.
Mhm.
But I don't like a person that is demeaning with their smarts. Meaning like you try to make me feel like I'm stupid. Like I don't like I'm very humble.
Yeah, ignorant.
Yeah, I'm very humble. And I'm not the type of person to act like I know something if I don't. But what I don't like is a person that knows something and then they try to be like on some like, oh, you didn't know that? How you don't know that? Like,
No, that's
I
not
don't know.
cool.
What you mean? Because I don't know.
That's not cool.
Like,
Yeah, I
don't
don't
know
like
that.
that either. I don't like
No,
that.
that's
Like your smarts become a turn off to me when you act like that.
I mean, I act like that only if you give me real reason.
Yeah. But
Like,
for the
yo,
most
you
part-
just drove the car. How don't you know that? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. But for someone that's humble and it's like, oh no, I didn't know that. Like teach me, tell me. And you teaching it, but the your tonality is like you're annoyed.
like you're
and it's
talking,
like,
yeah.
you're talking down. Like, I don't like that. Cause then it'll make me feel like I don't want to learn nothing from you.
But like, why? I would never be a demisexual ever.
Wow, you don't like emotionals? Like emotions and stuff like that?
Emotion is that's your smoke and
dangerous.
mirrors. That's all.
You're right.
That's temporary. I
You might
wouldn't
need to turn
mo-
that off then.
Yeah.
I do need to turn that
well,
off.
Well, there's a
I need to turn it
thing.
off.
Well,
I need to
well,
look.
no,
I have to turn
well,
it
not
off.
turn it off, but I'm looking for something because I want to show you something. I want to ask you a question before
like
we
you
go.
really digging into my emotions, telling me like
Well,
It's a
no.
manipulative tool. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a great
Yes.
manipulator.
I used to
and-
have demisexual in my bio. It's a lot of stuff I took in my bio recently. I took my cars out of my bio. I took all my financial accomplishments, like my hotel, my houses, my everything. I took all out my bio. I don't want anybody to look to try to date me or talk to me for what I have. So I'd rather act like I have nothing now at this point. So that way people are curious about, oh, she seems like a cool person. Like actually get curious about who I am. Not about what you see in my on my Instagram. Like, oh, she got this, she got that, she got that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to her. Yeah, no, I'm cool. I want you to think I got nothing. So that way if you're talking to me, you're coming to me from a genuine place. And I actually think or know that you are interested in me.
yeah,
You
no.
know? Imagine if on your page you had all your jewelry, you had
Well, I
all
don't got Lamborghinis and shit, so.
I know, but I'm just saying, imagine if you did though. Like if you had Lamborghinis and G-Wagons like I have, like if you had all that and you were like posting it, you would have to wonder, like, does this bitch really like me? Or does she like
Nah, I would, but like that's what I'm saying. Like certain things, you got to be able to read the person that you're dating, and sometimes you got to
people are
understand.
really manipulative. Sometimes they're really unreadable when they are like they're
You know, here's the thing, when I believe, because I've messed with a lot of successful women,
Mhm.
and it's easy when you mess with a successful woman because all you have to do is be what she think it is.
That is true.
What you mean?
Because usually successful women get their way, right? So it's like, all right, give them their way. And then if they if I give you the way, I'm not really giving you fully me anyways. I'm just giving you what you fiend, not you, but they fiend for the accomplishment. So you want to accomplish getting this part of your life filled. If you love emotions, you want a person who might love bomb because now I filled that one piece and now I got all the other pieces filled. Until you realize that it's just me playing that role.
Yeah.
You know, so I
I
think you
that's
guys,
what was done to me recently.
yeah.
Like I was definitely like
You
manipulated.
said, well,
Yeah.
if I quit my job after 4 days and I met you, I ain't even really,
Yeah.
we ain't even dating.
Yeah.
But I
My
have a
mind was
question.
premeditated.
Yeah. That I
Z-
was gonna like
Yeah.
manipulate the fuck out of you.
I was going to do whatever necessary
to secure that.
Well,
to
for,
secure the bag.
for you, here's the thing, right?
You know what the crazy part about
I'm
it?
not mad at it though, because
They
you know
didn't
what I'm
ask me
saying?
for nothing though. Like they asked me for like they used to be. How do I explain it? You know the person that'd be like, "Well, I didn't ask you for that." That was the thing that they were really good at. Like, "Oh, I didn't ask you for that."
Yeah,
But
to
you
make
damn
you
sure
to
took it,
shame
though.
you, to
But
kind of shame
but you
you.
kept taking it though. You ain't never not
No,
once say
but
no.
Nah, I would ask. I'm gonna ask her.
no,
I mean, at least you asked. But they was kind of more slick with their ways. So that's what kind of tripped
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
here's the thing, right? So we were doing a study. We're
Mhm.
trying to figure something out, and I think this may be connected, right?
Okay.
We were saying, you know how sometimes people be in the streets young, and then something happens, somebody pulls a weapon out, and they hurt somebody,
Okay.
and then that person now, when they get in trouble and they're crying in court, they're like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." So this guy came up with a theory. It was like it's called emotional intelligence.
Mhm.
It says emotional intelligence is more important than IQ. It's more important than smarts. It's more important than anything.
Mhm.
So I looked more into it, and people who have emotional intelligence, they are the masters of relationships because they
Manipulators.
could do anything to you. So it's an actual theory. Like if I have emotional intelligence, right? And like I'm a master at emotional intelligence, I said, right? And I know you suffer from shame or you suffer from guilt, right? So if I say something to you like, you always got to do that, I know I'm going to trigger your guilt.
Mm.
So anytime I want something from you, you're like a button, you're like a plaything for me. I could press that guilt button anytime that I want. And just off of guilt, I'm going to make you do something,
You
right?
said it's called. Wait, you said.
It's called emotional
I
intelligence.
think that's what my ex
It's
was.
higher than IQ because it's almost like this, right? So let's say we go to the club.
You laughing? I'm serious because
Nah,
they used to always, you're a narcissist, you're this, you're that, and I'm like, what that? I'm a what? Like
I'm
all
a
these
what?
different words. and I'm
So for example, let's say we go to the club, right? You I'm hanging out with you. You got money,
Mhm.
but that night you say, yo, we just gonna chill at the bar. I'm like, damn, I thought you had it like that. So I'm
Now I feel
triggering
like I
your
gotta-
shame.
Yes.
So I'm triggering your shame.
I'm
I don't
controlling
even
it.
gotta do nothing.
Yeah, no.
I already told the other people with me. Now we got bottles
What book is
tonight.
that? Let me read it.
I'll send it to you.
Yes, please.
So I already told the people with me,
For
we getting
real.
bottles, and then you like, no, we chilling at the bar. I said, damn, you really ain't got it like you said. So now that shame kicks in,
Yeah.
you like, yo, you pulling out your Amex, you swiping your card
Yeah.
because I could trigger your shame. I
Yes.
could trigger your guilt.
I control you.
I control you completely
Yeah.
because I study or I have emotional intelligence, and I know you don't have a grip on your emotions.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing.
Yeah, that's called gaslighting.
Yes. I was called that too.
Wait, you gaslight?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm just like all these different
She must,
terminologies.
your person must watch it at the table, whoever you was with, because we be touching them shit.
Yeah, no,
Your
like
ex-person.
My
yeah,
ex-person.
please keep the X on it. But yeah, like, cause I'm like, it was just so many things, and I'm just like, I've never been called these many terminologies in my life. I'm like, it's so much stuff that I'm just like, you got me researching, and I'm like, hold on, wait, how do I not be this? How do I, because I wanna fix, and really, truly, a person that's really a narcissist, they don't want to fix nothing.
Mm-mm.
They're never to blame. They never take blame for anything. That's how I
Yes.
knew I wasn't necessarily a full narcissist. Yeah, we all have narcissistic ways.
We all do.
We all do.
Yeah.
But a true person that wants to fix it is not a full narcissist. A narcissist will never take accountability, will never feel like they're to blame for anything. If I'm actually taking the time to Google and research how to be accountable, how to fix things, how to not do this, how to not do that, then there's hope.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna take nobody's opinion that I think
Is a
is
manipulator?
beneath me.
Yeah, why?
Right.
You can't do that.
Well, I don't mean
Why,
in
'cause
a
they don't got no
financial
money?
way. No,
Okay,
I
about to
just mean
say.
like in a intelligent way,
Okay.
from a
How you
mental
know, though?
standpoint. Like you know how like for example, and especially with when it comes to money, the problem that ends up happening is and when you have money and somebody doesn't,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the times they take your things as bragging or
Yeah.
power, right? So like you can easily identify me as a narcissist because you think that I'm trying to you think I'm already above you.
Yes.
So then when I speak or whenever I do anything, you
I'm
think it's
being on
coming
some
from a
dictator
higher
stuff,
place.
and I'm not.
Yeah, and I'm
really
not.
just telling you. I've had that happen a lot of times where it's like, dang, like I'm really just trying to tell you something from person to person.
Yeah.
I'm not even. I don't even. You think about my money more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not thinking about my bread. You keep thinking about my bread. I'm just thinking from a regular person's perspective, and I'm trying to have a conversation with you, but you don't even want to receive it. You would receive it better if we were friends, but because we're in a relationship and you feel like I have this so much more over you, you already go into a swinging, and I'm literally just trying to.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think, all right, real shit, your last relationship,
Yeah.
how much cash do you think you gave to this person?
I ain't even-
And what's the most you gave in one sitting? Like one send, one wire, one Zelle, whatever.
I ain't even gonna talk about that. I ain't even gonna talk about that. I'm gonna just leave that one
I have
alone.
because it's a 2-part question.
I know. I'm gonna just leave that alone. I don't even want to get into that.
Well, come on, let's
Nah,
go.
man,
See,
because it's gonna make me be upset.
it's a no judgment zone. We
Nah,
here.
I ain't gonna talk about that because
Is it more than
this is a
50,000?
setup because people gonna watch this. They gonna be like, oh, shoot, let me try to.
No, it's not
Yeah,
a setup. No, it's not. No, it's not.
It was just put it like this. It was when
Was
I
it
sat
6
back-
figures?
No, it wasn't no 6 figures. No. It wasn't no
Okay,
6
so
figures,
now
no.
let me
Thank
ask
God.
you. Now let me
Not
ask you this
that
question.
crazy, no.
Do you think they would move different if when y'all started dating,
Mhm.
maybe let's say, I don't know, the middle of y'all relationship,
Mhm.
whenever you deem, okay, this is for real, we really locked in,
Mhm.
and you say, yo, I'm about to start you off with $250,000.
Mhm.
Do you think that if you started them off with $250,000 that, they would be maybe not as motivated? Do you think that they would have changed their ways and started working towards something else? Do you think
Well,
they might have
first off,
contributed
I would never
more?
do that. I would never do that. Reason why I would never do that is because unless we deem that whatever their goal is or whatever the goal is, it costs that much, I'm not doing that. Now, whatever it costs, I'm gonna do that. Like, let's say, like I said, we sit down and we talk about like, all right, what's your goals? What do you want to do? All right, let's come up with a business plan. This your business plan? This how much it costs? I'm gonna give you that.
But think about it. Do you think that I'm just, thinking, do you think that the person, if you're dating a person, somebody who is financially struggling, is dating a person who's financially well off,
Mhm.
maybe they're lazy because they just don't have the funds to do anything?
Okay.
So like if I'm saying like what happens if it was like, all right, cool, that person is still uncomfortable, that person is still in survival mode.
There's no, you can't even tell me they're lazy because they don't have the funds. Because there's so many grants and all sorts of stuff out here. And if I seen that you even tried to achieve getting one, then there's a difference. But if I see you didn't try anything,
Yeah.
like there's no way. I've seen people that are broke get to it. Like it's no way, no how that you're still not motivated to get up out of the bed.
But they're still not comfortable either. So
What do you mean
like
comfortable?
even if you fund this business,
Mhm.
I still have nothing every day. I just have a business that I have to work on.
Okay.
So like if you gave them a comfort, let's just say, I'm not saying you should, I'm just
Mhm.
saying, let's say you're like, yo, all right, cool. You want this business, you have this aspiration, all right, I'm gonna fund it, but here's also 75,000 comfort money. You have
Mhm.
75,000.
Upkeep money?
It's just comfort. So like when you wake up and you look at your account, you don't be like, damn.
I'm not doing
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
give that person an allowance.
I'm not doing
or
that.
like a pickup. Cause like I'm thinking in
I'm
my
not doing
in my
that.
life,
Rick Ross said that.
I
Rick Ross said
gotta-
when he meet a girl he likes her, he deposit 100 grand in her account.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Reason, and that's crazy to
I'm
me.
thinking because you might unlock another
Yeah,
side
no,
of them.
I'm
Because
not
they're
doing
still
that.
thinking how I'm going to eat. You feel me?
No,
Like,
they're
they're
in
not
survival
thinking how they gonna
mode.
eat if I'm paying for everything.
but they're still, but it's you. So now it's like, how can I feed me? Right? So
You're
like,
feeding you off of what I pay for. Every time you
But that's
don't have to pull out
that's
your
a-
money or your card, I'm paying for everything.
I get that. So what I'm
If
saying,
I'm saying, babe, you want to go get your hair done? Let me know how much. I'm paying for
What Rico's
you
asking
want to go shopping?
No,
I'm
no,
paying
that's
for
not what
it.
Rico's what Rico's
I know what Rico's
asking
asking
you
me. Am
is
I
like,
giving
would you
them cushion
deposit?
money?
Would you be like, yo, I'm gonna
I'm not giving
deposit
cushion
10
money.
grand in your account
No, I'm not
for you
giving
to chill?
cushion money. I'm not
you
giving
said, what is it called?
cushion.
Cushion money.
I'm not giving cushion money. And the reason why I'm not giving cushion money is because at the end of the day, I just kind of feel like I want to sit back and see see who you are, see what your characteristics are, see what you're trying to do every day. You don't need, you don't need me to give you cushion money.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I don't.
sometimes think about it like this. All right, this is just me, right?
Mhm.
If you owe me money, I have an uncomfortable thing with asking people who owe, unless I don't know you for
Mhm.
real, for real. I need my shit. You feel
Mhm.
me? But if I know you and I'm like, yo, boom, like I lend you whatever, and you owe me money, I have an uncomfortable thing asking you to pay me. I
Mhm.
would rather just take the L. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So like, if I know that, right? For me, I would be uncomfortable asking, hey, I need money for my dreads. I need money for a shaper. I really want to buy this outfit. Can I get money for that? And
Mhm.
it's almost like I'm constantly in a child's place because I'm constantly asking for everything.
Mhm.
So if you took me out of that place for a second, like, yo, here's 50 bands. Whatever you do with it is what you do with it. If you fuck it up, you're not getting it again.
Unless we married, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm not doing it. Like, and even if we are like, all right. So I was married before, right? And with my ex, like I used to, and this is why I feel like I'm not gonna do that. I had a very bad experience. I used to invest in all sorts of stuff that he wanted me to like. You need money for work. Here's the money for work. And as soon as he would get back up on his feet, he would shit on me every time, every fucking time, and it put a bad taste in my mouth because it made me feel like this is the thanks that I get
Yeah.
for investing in you.
Triggered you.
Yes, it triggered me. So after that, I never, ever I'm never giving you nobody no cushion money. So that way you could take that cushion money. Because I mean, look at the things that I seen.
But that's a
just told you.
trauma
Yeah.
response.
Yes, I just
Yeah.
told you 3 weeks, and imagine if I had gave that motherfucker cushion money.
I don't
they
think
was-
this would have happened.
You
I
tripping?
kind of agree with Rico on this.
Maybe
How you're
because
tripping.
like
A person's character, whether it's money involved or not, is their character.
no, there's a lot of friends
How
who
you figure?
there's a lot of friends who hate on their other friends simply because their other friends they feel like their friend can pull them out the mud and they're not.
Wait, what you mean?
So like, I mean, I'm just talking about my own situation.
Okay.
You feel me? I got homies who are still very, very struggling, right?
Mhm.
Some of them that me and them are not cool anymore because to them I made enough money and I had enough resources to pull them up. But it's like really, I can't pull you up. You feel me? Like you got to
Mhm.
pull yourself up.
Mhm.
But if I had, let's just say like $2 million, and like that same person was like, "Yo, can I get like 30,000?"
Mhm.
Just hypothetically speaking, and I gave him 30,000. I feel like that'd be a lot different because when you're in that circle with somebody who has the key to the door, but you still have to knock every time you're allowed in,
Mhm.
it's just gonna make you feel like you're never home. You feel me? So like,
It's a dependency type.
yeah,
of thing.
I'm forced to depend on you, which is making me like, in a way, I'm still looking at myself like, where am I? Because I can't do nothing now. It's one thing if you gave me the key, like, yo, you could come in and out. You feel me? Here's
I'm
100,000. You
willing to
could do
give the
whatever
key,
you
but you
want.
got to work for it. I don't just give handouts.
No, I agree.
I don't give handouts.
But to build on what Rico is saying, it's almost like we're at the arcade.
Mhm.
I don't got no singles,
Mhm.
but you got like 50 singles.
Okay.
Every time I come to you, let me get $1.
Mhm.
I use it. I gotta come back. Let me get another $1.
Okay.
I use it again. Yo, let me get another. It's only $1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we know it's only $1.
That's
But
not the point.
damn, I'm asking you 100.
Nah.
Yeah,
Times.
that's not the point.
You could just be
because
like,
my
yo,
whole thing is
here's 20 singles.
you could be a
Yeah.
user. I could have just met you at the arcade.
No,
and
I'm saying
you
we came
see
to the
I got
arcade
$50.
together.
Yeah, we come there together, but I still could have just met you. And you see I had $50, so you're gonna keep asking me for $50 versus I've known you. You've put in work in our relationship and our friendship to a point that I feel like, you know what, what's half of mine is half of yours. I'm gonna break you off out of loyalty. You've earned that. I'm not just giving that out to someone that hasn't earned that. So with my situation, like I said, where I kind of moved fast, I didn't give a person a chance really to show me loyalty, to show me that they're willing to grind with me, to show me through thick and thin.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not as willing to just give them versus a person that knew me before I got it and they've been with me through the mud.
Yeah.
As soon as I get on, I'm gonna give you. But it's a difference when you meet me when I'm already here.
You
Why
gotta
would
show
I
me,
just?
yeah.
You gotta show me something. I'm not just giving you anything. You gotta show me that you're willing to put in some work for
I-
me to give you anything.